Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory and welcome to 1.2 on the stable branch, released on the 2nd yesterday. So yep, no longer experimental build. I don't think they changed much. I haven't really noticed anything fine-tuned, but we are on the stable branch, air quotes, so hopefully mods will start making their way back. That would be extremely helpful. But today, as judging by the blueprint on the side, is the space elevator, magnetic field generator, nuclear pasta, and thermal propulsion rocket is the goal. At least getting one or two of these buildings down. Or maybe we'll go with one, just to see what we got to do and get the logistics set up. Maybe we will start there. As you can see, we have 1,500 of the AI control module. I think that's what that is. Assembly director. There you go. 1,500 of those. That's the whole tower is up and running. I had a pretty big fuel problem. Gasoline. Gas wasn't cutting it for most of them. So I swapped the whole setup, including all that, onto turbo fuel, which I had to add another 2 turbo fuel producers. So it feeds everything over there, and then that drone brings it over here, and I've been adjusting everybody's route to include stopping at the gas station. I also had to add the most efficient rubber and plastic blueprint that I have. I've used it many times, but I had to add that and piggyback it off of this because this whole setup is producing stuff for that, which was over there. I was starving everything. It was not keeping up at all, and this would get locked up. Yeah, it was just a bad time. So we threw that on there, but now everything seems to be kosher. I know rubber is not the best keeping up right now, but we're working on it. We got the, what else? The fuel generators, all 4 of those, are shut down. They're done. I have those turned off. And I have the fuel trucks parked there, just in case I do need to fire them back up. But all those fuel generators are off. I did notice it's starting to get a little congested. It was getting wicked congested right here. And having those 4 less trucks actually kind of helped out quite a bit. I do have the space elevator parts we made last time. This highway that shoots over there and just ends. There is iron and stuff over here that I have, and copper that I have being fed constantly into this setup for it to actually work. It just needs that little extra. I could add 2 trucks, but again, I didn't want to oversaturate the highways. Like, look, even the copper is actually not really keeping up. So that's the thing. But yeah, all right. So the next one, I might just tack it right next to this. I did think about putting it over there, but we might, or I might just add it here. So then the spiral is already attached to it for me to stack it. So I think that is going to be the play that we do. We get rid of some of this and get rid of some of the connection. I don't know how much space we need. I know it's quite a chunky blueprint, so let's do that. My ladder from way back in the day. Alright, blueprint, space, this. Game lock up. Yes, it is. Come on. Come on. Where is the edge? There it is. Lock it in. Get the frame rate back. Alright, if we do that, how does that line up with the road? That actually is spot on. That is spot on. I'm looking right here. Yeah, that is spot on for me to put the next one attached to this tile right here. Actually, no, we're going to have to go up higher because of the space. Unless I stagger them, which that is a huge stagger. Holy crap, that's going to be a huge stagger. It'll be interesting. If I could stagger them, so the particle accelerator. I know we need more nuclear pasta. That I know. So we're probably going to end up doing a whole other nuclear pasta setup, but probably on the other side of the map, because this side of the map's getting pretty capped with resources. Okay, where do you have to bring stuff in at? Over here. Which will put strain on this highway. Can I rotate you? And that will put the feed over there. That's fine. That back highway is not really used much, if at all. Wow, that does not line up at all. Why did I do that? Well, now it does. But it's still off. Like, that's it. Why? Oh, I'll probably end up deleting the bottom. So if we stack another one of these, yeah, there's literally no room for me to make a space. I would have to go to this floor for the next one. Oh, I wanted a big tower. We got a big tower. Come on, game. There you go. My inventory is completely empty. Again. Oops, stutter. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I'll delete this. I want to put 4 inches. We'll just go along the bottom. We'll leave the middle. And if we do 4 inches, the game is not liking me right now. Oh, my PC is not liking me right now. Oh, that's terrible. Is it? What do you think? Yeah, leave it. The sands are taking it over. I guess you can label it as. This is what I wanted to do to the other one, but I just didn't do it yet. Got sidetracked with the whole fuel debacle. It was a lot of hit and miss. Almost ran out of power. Didn't trigger the batteries, but I was getting damn close. Because the station over there, the power station, was actually running out of water. So. Alright, that is Dot. I guess we could do this. No. I know I'm gonna try to piggyback. I think water's needed in the one section. I do gotta try to get power over here real quick though. Just so I can fly. Criterium, coal, another. Wow. These are pretty chunky numbers. Limestone, more freaking rubber. Nitro gas. Oh boy. Quartz plastic. Bauxite, copper. Yeah, we ain't got much of that over. Well, we do have a bunch of that over there. Like, we got the quartz, we got the copper, we got the limestone, got the criterium here. We got coal over there? Yeah, it's being used? Yeah, it's being used by the power. Okay, might just make a hub and get this stuff all trucked in. Make a little parking lot here. And then just copy paste all the way up. So, oh, I needed to leave that half inch, that half of the foundation. Okay. Do this. We need a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Because what's bauxite pure? And we got a okay. We got a bauxite pure over there too. There's a criterium there. That's not bad. Limestone impure. Perfect. We do have more iron ore. I don't want to piggyback off of this stuff. But yeah, if I can check off those three and shove it into this, I think that'll work out pretty damn good. Quartz? Yeah, we got quartz everywhere. Let's just truck that in too. water. That being up there, I might just pipe it over. Attach it to the ceiling over here. And it should be fine. It says it only needs 20. How is that straight? How is that freaking straight? And we're gonna do something a little fancy. Not really. I like to think so. Kind of connect everything together. Yeah, it's already getting water. And with that being, the water being brought in all the way up to the top, I shouldn't need any pumps. So let me... Alright, water took care of. Nitro gas kind of sucks. That's gonna be something. Alright, I think this bauxite is the one that's underground. Where you go in over here and you chuck over. So I might just ignore that and go for this one. I think that is a better play. Just because I don't feel like dealing with all of it. More iron, more iron. Now, do I belt it or do I set up a truck? Because I do have the highway coming over here. We have a road. They're all being utilized. So it's... Okay, there's the Criterium. Really stupid close to the highway. You are giving me 600. Okay. And the iron node is up there. You're doing 300. I don't think that's enough. It's alright. It'll be a nice assistant, I guess you can say. Go away. Do I just belt it? We do have the tunnel. We do have the tunnel. Blueprint. Actually, wait. No. And then give me this. Gonna be spinning that way. That'll work. I can shoot you up. And now this, I just need the frame. I don't know why, but I really enjoy making these. Really should make this a blueprint. I gotta take note and make that a freaking blueprint. It would save me so much time, you have no idea. Okay, now this can scoot down. Yep. A little bit of a random there of brackets, but it's fine. Infrastructure, adaptable infrastructure is so helpful. Ridiculously helpful. Drop it, scoot it. want to do. Put that to auto connect. Have it completely just go off cue there. Scoot that forward. Okay, we'll scoot it back. I like how that side cuts into there, but enough. I'm going to do this. Criterium. Give me another one of these. Criterium. Limestone. So it's 300 limestone and a 600 criterium. Okay, where does the limestone go? Okay, cool. Limestone is actually very inexpensive to what it actually thought it was. You're going to put a logistics tower. So, oh, criterium is actually really freaking cheap. Okay, so this might need to go. This might need to go so I can zoop that up. There we go. And the next one, yeah, we'll just sink that there. Floor hole. Do the floor hole trick. You see, normally a conveyor belt stops, but if you look at the bottom of a floor hole, you can pretty much go unlimited. I think it's unlimited distance. Criterium is right there. Limestone. Since I can have space for 2 more belts there, this is gonna look funky. There we go. Limestone and criterium are belted in and doing their thing. Okay. Well, rubber and plastic, I'm just gonna... Do I want to try to feed it off of that? I probably will. I can always add another blueprint and have more truck coming in. More trucks of oil. They seem to be keeping up now to actually have go-go juice in order to deliver, because everything was running out of fuel. It was bottlenecking over here or over here, conveniently right in front of the gas station. All right, what is another close resource that we haven't really tapped? Got iron. That's 1200, but I don't have the Mark 6 belts, so that's not gonna work. Oh, we got coal. That coal's pretty much capped already. It's being separated. Okay, the bauxite. Yes, the bauxite. 304. If I can tie it into this, have it come through here, wherever it may be. It's right there. I might have it just go straight instead of coming this way. It is right here. So, do I have it go straight forward? That's pretty tapped. Or do I have it go that way and shoot down? We'll have it go this way. And you are a pure node, which is a 1200, but I don't have the gumption. Yeah, I'm just gonna cap it at that, and all right, we are better off working backwards here for a little bit in order to get this lined up properly with the road. Where do I want to go in at here? Here? That'll do. Walls, conveyor. Yes. That's the way we want this to go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, no. Ugly. No. There we go. Just gotta do a little bit of belt tweaking here. There we go. Now we're not. Now we're good. Now we're good. What are you talking about? Come on. Sorry, tree. You had to go. Can't do the slide jump uphill. I'm gonna keep trying though. Alright, let's see. Ooh. I couldn't have asked for much better than that. Alright, so you're ready to rock and roll. We can scoot down in here and start running the belt. Yeah, we could do that. Scoop down to here. Over there. Those up there. Alright, and we want to go to the back one or to the front one? Okay, so we got that. That can be fixed. That's no issue. Boom, fixed. Bauxite. We're gonna go to the front one here. Back down. What do you mean you can't do it? Bauxite! Come on. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, since you're there... No. That should be an... That should be an input. Okay. Technical difficulties, yeah. Resolve, yeah. Bauxite, done. Sweet. Copper, iron, coal, rubber, plastic, and quartz. Nitrogen. That's so gross. Alright, so we're for sure... More freaking trucks. More trucks, yay! For sure gonna need plastic, wool bar, nitro gas. Am I gonna need the other three too? That sucks if I do. But we're definitely gonna need plastic, wool bar, and nitro gas. Plastic, tier 2.5 or 2.5. Tier 4, 2.5. Rubber, tier 4, 2.5. And this is NIT, nitro gas, tier 4, 2.5. Let's do this. Start off with a basic highway. And then I can do that. That. You mean it turns too sharply? If they're all coming in on that, no, that's the exit path. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we gotta make a hole. So they can come from either direction. Need be. This one. They can leave either direction. And if I need to put more, I will flip this around. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need the 3 basics. Oh boy. Okay. That's done. This is gonna be a cluster. I'm not looking forward to this. Let's do copper. Tier 4, 2.5. 2.5 because it's the second one, and I don't know. I added a 0.5 just because this should be iron ore. Tier 4. Just because. What's this gonna be? Coal. Tier 4. Now, how much? Those 3. Pretty chunky. Plastic isn't bad. Oh, we need freaking quartz yet. Freaking quartz. I might just belt this over. It's relatively close. Yeah, it's relatively close. Like, I have everything here. Oh, there's quartz, too. I would need more iron in that. I might have to start branching out. And this has coal, too, so I might actually branch out and do this and have them truck it in and just to... On, yeah. Just to uncluster this part. It's going to be cluster enough as it is with just this. It just has to get a hell out of Dodge and go up to hill, 2 hills, and be there. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. I want to put in another gas station now. I don't want everything just clogging up over there. Yeah, I can bring fuel in and have it just fill up these stations. Might be easier. Just have it come in from underneath. Oh, I can just belt it down actually. But I'll just drone it. What the frig is your issue? Oh, you're just borrowing it to turn around. You lazy, convenient, smart person. You're already making traffic more of a hassle. I'm yelling at a video game truck. There. Don't bother the docking ports, please. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it there for this episode. A little bit longer than usual, a little bit more belting than more. But, yep, we're going to call it there. I'm going to work on setting up and figure out what I want to do. I think I'm going to start branching out and have them travel longer distance. I think that is a very good play. And we got a pure coal, a normal copper, and another iron ore. There's one up on the hill, purity. I got this one here. This one out here, it's not even being used. And then I can also tap into, I can have a nitro tap in one of those nitro gas nodes and set that up on a truck too. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I also need to think about, like, this is just satisfying this station, like this setup. I gotta think about adding more to it. So I might end up tapping into those over there, set up small trucks, and have like probably two or three of the bigger trucks coming here. My roads are going to be so busy. But I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and we will catch you all in the next one, where we continue our trek down the tier 4 items. But like, comment, subscribe, and catch you all in the next one. Later.